Hi, my name is Jennifer Meza and I'm your Love Encore Redelivery Specialist. I'm sitting in the 2026 Subaru Forester Premium Hybrid and I'm going to go over all the important features with you. So I'm going to turn around the camera so we can get started. Okay, first here we got the EV button. Now the best time to hit that would be if you know that you're going to be doing in-town driving under 25 miles an hour. Now the system will pick up and will turn on by itself, but if you know you're going to be driving somewhere like in town like Leesburg, just go ahead and turn on that EV button so it can start building your battery. Here we go. Right next to that we have your trunk release. You can open and close that, and then your memory height. So you can turn this on and set the height of your back door. So you, if your garage is high and you're nervous about it going all the way up, we can preset that. Right next to that is your brightness dial. The two dots together mean that it's at its highest brightness. If you go down one notch, it puts it into auto mode if you're driving in auto, and it impacts these two screens. So it kind of does like the auto dimming right there. If you just put it one notch down, you can put it in auto mode. Now here is your gas release. With the EVs, it takes just a moment for the pressure to release. So when you do hit the trunk release, and press it there, then you will see before there it just said that wait a moment, and now you can go ahead and start fueling, and I'll open it up there. And those are all the important buttons right there. With your steering wheel controls, once you have saved radio stations, you can hit right here on the sync. You can see it's going through the save stations. And then your volume button is right here. So you do not even need to touch your main screen at all to turn on your music. As well as the source right next here. That will go through the AM, Sirius, and then if you have Bluetooth or an Apple Android connected and you listen to music on there, hitting the source button will go right over to your music and allow you to start playing that. Okay. Right here, you have a map mode when holding down this button here. Okay, you have accessory mode, and then driving mode. So you have three different screens you can choose between. When you have your Apple or Android connected, you can see the map right here. But some people prefer to have it right in front of them, or you can have it on both screens. It's completely up to you. You come down here. An important feature I'd like to show you is this talk button here. I can't hold it in while I'm making this video, but if you hold that in and you have your Android or Apple connected, it will pull up Hey Google or Hey Siri. So if you hold that in, it will be able to allow you to make phone calls, text messages. It will read off your text messages, verifying that you're ready to send them. So that is your secret tool to making phone calls or text messages while driving, as well as mapping somewhere. You can ask Hey Google or Hey Siri to map you to the location you let them know, and it will pull right up for you on your screen when you have Apple and Android connected. Okay, you have your adaptive cruise control. Hit that right there to turn that on. You have a wheel centering. This only works with adaptive cruise control when it's turned on. It keeps you right in the center of the lane that you're in. The road has to have lane markings on both sides for wheel centering to be able to pick up well. But it will be green, that ready steering wheel, when it is active. Those three bars that you see are car spaces. So you can adjust less or more car spaces from being in the width from how far you are in the car in front of you. Then you have 2 driving modes. Every time you turn on the car, you're in normal intelligent mode. That's your normal driving. You have an I right there next to the P for intelligent mode. If you ever would like to speed up, to merge, anything like that, all you would have to do is go and turn on the side drive. It's a sports mode. It helps you, it uses the full power of the transmission and the engine. Okay, back on the main screen, we're going to go through some important features. In your settings here, you go to your reminder screen. You can turn on your maintenance reminders. You also can save birthdays or anniversaries in the car. You have a Wi-Fi hotspot. We just ask you if you are going to use it. That you go in and change the username and the password to whatever you would like to set it as. So you can just set it up in there. Okay, your meter screen. Okay, this is really neat. So up here where it shows the time and temperature, if you go on your meter information screen, if you would prefer to have the compass and the gas range, you can change that as well. So you have choices to change your top screen right there. It's called the meter information screen. Go. And then in your camera, the steering angle lines are the orange lines you're seeing when you're going in reverse. And the rear camera delay control, you will turn that on if you're going to be towing anything in the back. So the backup camera will stay on until you're going 5 miles an hour forward. Okay. With the climate control, right now you have the AC button set up down here. If you are a person that usually uses auto more often, or you want to have recirculation down there, you can change this one fast button there. So if you want to make it AC, auto, you can change that there. Alrighty, we'll go down here. Then it's very important, if you ever have a software update, you can get them completed at home now. You don't have to come to the dealership. So you would just come all the way down into your general settings to the bottom to software update. And that's where you, once you get an alert that you have a software update, it will prompt you on how to do that in here. But for now, there's no software updates. Right? In your sound settings, this is where you control all of your settings. If you don't like that beeping noise, you can turn that off right there. You can change the beeping sound volume right down here. Your text messages, your voice calls, all of that, the volumes are set up right there. I know it says 0 for call volume, but it's on a scale of a -6 to a +6, so 0 is perfect. Okay. And then we're gonna go to your car settings. Something that a lot of people point out is that only the driver's door unlocks when they come. If you prefer to change it to all 4 doors, you can change that right there in your keyless entry system. Right, your defoggers are right here. They stay on for 15 minutes and then they automatically turn off. You could change that to continuous. Your car has an auto light sensor, so your wipers are automatically coming on when you're in auto mode. Gotta set to auto. Sorry, can't see very well there. When you have it set in auto, your lights come on in the evening and your wipers are automatically coming on as well. Okay. You have a rear seat reminder. And then I want to show you, once you come down here, all of these same settings, the shortcut to it is this car icon down here. So you can see your vehicle dynamics control, X time, auto vehicle hold. Just have a little shortcut to get to your features. One thing that is important to know is when you're going through a car wash, you are going to want to turn off your pre-collision braking. You go in the car icon down here and go into driving assistance and go ahead and turn that pre-collision braking off. You have to say yes. And then you have the off pre-collision braking icon right up there. And then when you would just want to turn that right back on once you get out of the car wash. Additionally, you'll just want to put your headlights to off. You don't want to keep them in auto because in auto you have the automatic wipers going off. Thank you so much for allowing me to show you these important features today. And if you have any additional questions or concerns, please reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. And my cell phone number is 540-336-9080. Thanks again. Have a great night.